me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift from me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the pop.
Well, howdy neighbors. Happy Wednesday. But before we jump into the video, I have a great video for you all. I have a cooking video. I cooked a lot of dishes in this video. I was showing you all things that I'm doing, you know, trying to get the kids over, trying to get all of us together to get ourselves into some sort of laughter and a better mood, because my kids is really having a hard time with this. They're really having a hard time with this. You think I'm going through something, they're really going through something. So I tried to get them into one place to try to bring some laughter back into the house. As caregivers, we go through a lot. We go through a lot of ups, we go through a lot of downs, but no one can understand our struggle unless they actually walking in our shoes. And before I get into this little discussion, before we get into the video, I do want to thank all of my new subscribers. I want to say welcome to our neighborhood. I want to say welcome back to all my returning subscribers. I want to say I appreciate all of you, foreign, domestic, my neighbors from all over the world. Thank you all for staying here and supporting the channel. I appreciate all of you. I just want to jump on here really quickly and say something here, because I've noticed something here in our neighborhood. I intentionally have people coming around here watching the videos, assuming if she's going through all of what she says she's going through, why isn't she looking like she's going through all of this hardship and all this struggle and all these problems that she says she's having? Why does it not show on her outer appearance? Never judge a book by its cover. I want to say to those who's coming around here judging me and assuming that things are not as worse off than I said that they are, or that I'm dictating that they are. Things are terrible. Why doesn't show on me? Because God is not going to allow me to sink into a dark hole. I've been there and I've done it. And it's not easy coming out of it once you get yourself into it. It's not easy, trust me. I've been there and I've done it. I'm not looking the way I should be looking. People's assuming because I'm going through all of this hardship, all of these trials and tribulations. And I said my husband is just downright critically ill, which he is. He's wasting away to nothing. Nothing. If I said a year ago, comparing to him even 6 months ago or 3 months ago, to what he looked like 6 months ago, to now, it's not good. It's not good. And people wonder, well, why is she still looking the way she's looking years ago when she started her YouTube channel? Why is she not looking like she's going through a struggle? Because I'm a good person. God kept me. I'm a good person. A good person shows inside and out. Everybody run through here and say, I'm a good person. Oh, I'm a good person. You can tell a good person when you look at that person. You can tell them by looking at that person whether they're a good person or not. Everyone is not a good person. Everyone cannot be a good person. If there were this, we wouldn't be living in such an evil world that we're living in. Like my father say, oh, if you're a good person, goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life. And I should dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever and ever. And that's exactly what you're saying here. I'm a good person. So and goodness and mercy is going to follow me all the days of my life. All the days of my life. If you're looking for me to look like what I'm going through, that's not going to happen, because God got me. He got me. It horrified me that people would come around here and think that, or even assume that by looking at me, thinking that I'm not going through all I'm saying I'm going through. I went through a lot. I've been emotionally upset. I've been physically upset. I'm emotionally upset this week. You know, it's like, what can I do when all doors are slamming and closing? Like I put myself in a situation. Like my husband put himself in a situation. No, it's God's will. It's God's will. And I don't wish this on anyone. I wish that no one had to go through what we're going through over here in this neighborhood. But at the same time, what can we do? It's out of our control. So to come around here and judge a book by its cover and assuming things that's not to be true, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. I have a great video for you all. And I want you all to enjoy the video. I mean, it's like people will stand in your way to see you suffer. They don't think you're suffering enough. So they're going to help you suffer more, because they don't see your outer appearance being all dragged down and tore down from the floor down and the floor up to the floor down. I'm a strong person. We watched our father die of cancer, pass away from cancer. Not once seeing him cry, no tears coming from his eyes, just seeing him laying there in the bed glowing, okay? And when we had his funeral, he had an open casket. He had an open casket. He was a cancer patient with an open casket. He was shining in his casket. The funeral home had standing room only standing room. And everyone said he looks like an angel. He's glowing over there in this casket. Why would I complain when I seen all of that and I see what my husband going through? My husband wouldn't want me to look tore up from the floor up. All it's gonna do is cause him more misery and suffering. And he's gonna think that he put it on me. He's not gonna be here long if he saw me like that. I'm going to do all I can to continue to look good, to continue to keep him uplifted, to continue to stay positive, even though I'm in a dark place. And I got people coming around here assuming things that's not to be true. Shame on you. Shame on you. Neighbors, I'm going to let you all go ahead and get into the blog. I just can't. I'm having a day. I'm having a day today. The video is already filmed and ready to go up tomorrow, but I had to put this point in here because it's the world we live in. We live in a very sad, sick world, and unfortunately, no one cares. But my life and what it is now, I don't have time for anything. I barely have time to even think about what's going to happen the next hour or the next minute or the next day. But for some reason, for the grace of God, He kept me. As my father said, like I said, a good person will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever and ever. Charity and goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life. Neighbors, let's go ahead and get into the video. And let me know, how do you spend your time with your family? Do you have those dinners? Do you have those talks and conversations? Let me know some of your fond memories that you share with your family, or some of your fond memories that you once shared or you want to get back to sharing again. That's all this video is about. It's not about anything else. I gave it my all when I was cooking in that kitchen. I gave it everything I had. I'm sick myself. I'm sick myself. I'm in therapy. I'm sick myself. And shame on those people that's coming around here assuming something to be something when it's not. Shame on you. Neighbors, let's get into the blog. And I will see you all on next Thursday. Hopefully we're in a better place over here. Hopefully I'm in a better mood. But as of now, it's life. We're just going through the circles of life. Enjoy the blog, please. Well, howdy, neighbors. Welcome back to our neighborhood. Happy Saturday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Whatever time zone you're watching the neighborhood in. Good day, neighbors, and thanks for watching me. It is actually Saturday morning. We're getting ready to run over to the hospital this morning. The doctor called this morning. They want to deliver my husband some bad news. They need me to be there while they do so. What I'm going to do is get out here real quickly, show you all the outfit of the day, what we're wearing here. I'm not going to waste too much of your time. And if you're here for the first time, my name is nothing like sweet_tea. Over here we do mostly like daily vlogs now. Caregiver, life of a caregiver. I recently became a full-time caregiver. I revamped the channel. Just everyday life of what we go through here as a caregiver and what a lot of you all go through as well as a caregiver. So my heart go out to each and every caregiver that's watching this video. I now have a sense of what you all go through. It's a lot. It is a lot, but we have to keep our faith and stay strong because at the end of the day, it's all up to God. He has the final word, and whatever happens in all of our lives, He has the final word. So what I'm going to do really quickly is give you an outfit of the day. I'm wearing the red bottom jeans, very fitable jeans. I am wearing the Michael Kors shoes here. This little top here is from Shein. I just put this on over this top. Over this top and the jeans and just the Michael Kors shoes. And also I have the Coach bag. I'm going to pair with this. I thought it would be a nice size bag to put with this outfit since this is a more sleeker outfit. Just a very, still casual, but still kind of classy casual at the same time, if that makes sense. Also, I smell today is also the David Walker, the Amazon big shades. I decided to put on some big shades today. I decided to put these shades on to go with the outfit. I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's just going to take the outfit to a whole new level. From head to toe. So big glasses are in now. I will link these glasses down in the description box as well. But this is our outfit of today. My purse. All right, y'all. Hey, I'm back. It's still Saturday evening. It's like 6 o'clock now in the evening. So what happened is that I'll explain to y'all what happened. But I did a promise that we was gonna have a dinner tomorrow. I didn't, just have the kids over for dinner. My son-in-law, my son girlfriend, gonna come over for dinner tomorrow. We had already set this up because we attended on my husband getting out the hospital today. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, unfortunately. But I didn't want to renege on the dinner that I promised. I like to keep my word. When I tell someone I'm going to do something, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Even though I don't feel like doing it, I'm not in a good place. But it is family time. So I wanted the kids to come over. They're all still down about their father. And I just wanted to bring some laughter into the house. We thought he'd be home and my grandson was going to come over and everyone just have a dinner, getting back to his family value. What I picked up from Myers was 2 boxes of mac and cheese. I did promise I was going to do that. I picked up some Mazola Heart Health oil. I picked up some milk. I also picked up some chicken broth that's going to go in the in my greens in the slow cooker. I picked up some bananas. I picked up some paper plates and some sponges over there. I picked up 2 bags of collard greens. I don't do really greens. I'm going to put these in a slow cooker with the turkey tails. My daughter wanted some. She told me, I guess my sister say, and my daughter told me how to put them in a slow cooker because I never actually really did the greens. I always do the ones in a can. But they said these are not as hard as one you would have to pick. So I did pick those up. I'm like, okay, well, so it couldn't be that difficult. I know how to cook, right? Got some sour cream. Got some powdered sugar. I got some hot sauce, ghost pepper hot sauce. I got some basil to go in my spaghettis. I got some onion powder. And we picked up some more crushed garlic here. Got 2 packs of Meyer chopped cheddar cheese. Got 2 bell peppers, some thin spaghettis, some smoked turkey meat for my greens, some straws, some thin spaghettis, some vanilla onion vinaigrette. Here's the banana pudding that was on the table. That was last week. I bought it. Still didn't get around a chance to making it. I said I was going to make it this week. I doubt if I get around to it this week because I'm so exhausted. But I just want to get the food done, get some of it out the way. I did promise this. And also some sweet potatoes, some hamburger meat, ground beef meat for the spaghettis, 2 things of eggs, 2 things of chicken, 2 packs of chicken here that I picked up. And I had to get the white eggs because the brown eggs at Myers, they were cheaper, but now they're so expensive at Myers. I'm like, what happened over there? Okay. All right. So this is what I picked up for dinner tomorrow. Plus, we're going to have lamb chops. I already given my daughter the lamb chops yesterday because she's going to put them on the grill, her and her husband, and she's going to bring them back to me tomorrow for the dinner because my grill downstairs it's no good. I need to get rid of it. I need to have someone haul it away because I haven't used it in maybe a year or 2. We haven't used it. We haven't barbecued on it. It's just rust out. So honestly, I need someone to come and pick it up and just haul it away because I don't have a purpose for it. And I can't use it anymore. We haven't barbecued in a long time since my husband got sick. So my daughter's her and her husband gonna do the barbecue for the lamb. They have the meat. And I picked up some pine salt here. I have to do some cleaning around here this weekend as well. Maybe once the guests leave tomorrow, I'll just throw in some light cleaning on Monday, like mopping and stuff like I normally do. And I picked up some sponges as well for the dishes. But yeah, that's what I picked up from Myers. Hey y'all. Hey, happy Saturday. You're still on the Saturday. Happy Saturday. Welcome back to the vlog. As you all can see, I already stopped preparing the food. I already started cut up all the vegetables for the potato salad and the spaghettis, the green peppers and the onions. And also I cut up the pickles here for the potato salad as well. I also got the pasta on here, the spaghettis and the potatoes, and I'm going to take you all around there as well. I didn't want to hold you all, so I said, you know what? And I didn't want to hold myself, so I said, let me know. I got the radish here. Let me go ahead and pre-start some of this stuff already before I get back on camera here because I don't want to be in this kitchen all night, right? Because it's going to be going on until tomorrow morning. I'm going to fry all the chicken in the fried daddy on the patio. I'm gonna this time put like a sitting table out there, which I should have did last time, but I wasn't thinking. So I'm putting a sitting table to make it hard. So I'm gonna fry all the chicken out there. So I'm gonna go ahead on now, and we're gonna get the I bought these 2 pots here for the potato salad and the spaghettis. Put this in here. So I'm gonna go ahead on real quick. I'm gonna put on the eggs. realize I didn't put the eggs on for the potato salad, so we're going to put that on as well because the potatoes is almost done. We don't want the potatoes to get too hard. Then again, we don't want them to be too soft because we're not making mashed potatoes. We're making potato salad. So I'm going to put this water in this pot here. I think the potatoes are ready to come off the stove. So put this here. Sit this way. I'm going to swing y'all around here because we're going to get the spaghetti meat. We're going to get the hamburger meat on the pot. I'm going to show y'all how I'm going to season that and what we're going to do with that. So I'm going to swing y'all around here. And I did tell y'all all these house outfits are coming from Sheila. Remember that? I told y'all that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and get the pot seasoned for the hamburger meat. Now, in the spaghetti water, I did put a little bit of salt in the water, and I also put in a little bit of the olive oil as well in the spaghetti water. So I'm going to go ahead on and put a little bit of this olive oil in the pot for the meat, the hamburger meat. And then we're going to check our potatoes over here to make sure they're actually cooked. So here's the potatoes and the spaghettis. The potatoes is done. They're just good enough for the soft enough for the potato salad. We don't even get any softer than what they are. So what I'm gonna do is move the potatoes over here and pour the draining water over here as well. So let's get the spaghettis, see what they're doing, get that broken up here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the meat in the pot. And I'm going to show you all the seasonings that I'm going to be using for the meat. I'm just going to show it to you all. And then I'm going to give you all some nice, little soft, comfortable music. Y'all know how I like to do very soft music, comfortable music. Okay, so we're going to use maybe the last brown organic eggs that I have. I have 2 of these in here. So this way, I'm gonna need some more eggs. Tell me how you all make your potato salad. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna make my potato salad. Tell me how you make your spaghetti. I did put a little bit of oil in the pot. You can turn it down some because it's getting too darn hot. We don't want it to burn up. We don't need it to be that hot. Okay, forgot the eye was that hot. I'm gonna get 2 more eggs. Pan's already clean. We're gonna go ahead and get the hamburger meat over in the pot. Over in the pot. There's 2 things hamburger meat here, and I don't like to make mine too meaty. We're going to put this here, the rest of this in a Ziploc bag as well. Alexa, play Michael Bolton when I'm back on my feet again, please.
When I'm back on my feet again, by Michael Bolton.
Thank you.
What you're putting in, all your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted with a wedding ring? There must be a reason and a little bit of
from the spaghettis. Always good to use the water from the spaghettis. That'll give it even more flavor. So I'm pouring a little bit of water from the spaghettis over in here. I don't want that much. Just want enough. Just enough. Okay, this is enough. Because it's going to be simmering down. Yeah, and always try to use your water from your spaghettis that has the starch already on there. It's going to make this taste even better. Down just a little bit, let it do what it do. We're going to turn the handles around. In case you have kids, always turn those handles to the back of these stove for safety purposes, please. So, what we're going to do now is go ahead and make the potato salad, y'all. I have all the ingredients that I need here. This powdered sugar is for the sweet potatoes. My son, he loves sweet potatoes. So, like I told y'all, I'm making some of the kids' favorite dishes. Because I didn't cook for Christmas. I didn't cook for Thanksgiving. We didn't do anything for New Year's. Because y'all know, it's just been an ongoing struggle. I think my husband's in the hospital around that time, each time. Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving. So I didn't do anything. I was too stressed out doing anything. And I was trying to work a full-time job. It was just too much. I didn't do anything. So I'm trying to make up for that. I'm trying to get the kids over here, trying to get everybody in a good place. You know, the kids is emotionally drained too. So it's not only me, you know, they don't like to see their father in this type of condition either. It's breaking their hearts, you know, over and over and over again. And I'm just trying to get some laughter in the house, trying to get the kids together, trying to get all of us together, just to have a nice day tomorrow, okay? That's it. Just to have a nice day. So as you all can see, I'm already cleaning as I go. I did a lot of cleaning already. Got to check on a lot of the pots. Got all those things cleaned, all that stuff back up. So let's go ahead and do the potato salad. I'm putting in here some the green peppers and onions that you all see me. I showed you all that I cut it up. I'm going to put the pickles over here as well. We got the pickles cut up. Like I said, I'm not trying to make the video long, because you all know how to cut up pickles and onions and tomatoes. I mean, pickles, onion, and green peppers. You know how to cut that stuff. You know how to cut peeled potatoes, right? We all know that. So there's no need in me going through all that. We don't have to go through that. Really, we don't. So, have the radish, okay? So let me know what you all put in your tomato salad. Do you put all of this in there, the radish? I'm sure you do, right? Well, everybody makes their potato salad different. Make it differently. Everybody don't make it the same way, right? We know that. So, what do you put in your potato salad? And the mustard here. The mustard is what gives it the color really, so you don't need much of the mustard. Just enough to give it a little flavor, but to give it the color. That's why you use the mustard. I'm gonna say that's enough. And the mayo. Do you use the mayo or do you use the Miracle Whip? I use the mayo. I prefer the mayo. You're supposed to use Miracle Whip. I like the mayo better. To me, it tastes better. That's just my opinion. But what do you use? Do you use the mayo or do you use Miracle Whip? If so, which one tastes the best to you? I like the mayo. So this is what you want to. You really want to make sure you have enough of this in the house. This is what's going to give it the flavor. The mayo or the Miracle Whip. And the potatoes is not as soft. Like I said, they're just enough, tender enough. Not too. Don't make them too soft or too soupy. You're not making soup or mashed potatoes. Okay, so I'm gonna get another spoon out here. We're gonna go ahead and lightly toast it. We're just gonna lightly toast this. Okay.
Thing about giving your heart away is hoping love will never die. But life unfolds in the strangest ways, and sometimes you just can't keep love alive. But I've tried, and I've tried, but I just can't drink you off my mind. Since you left me, things have been so heavy. I just cry, 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 cry. If you want to take the best of me, stop you if you try. Why not take the rest of me? 'Cause all that's left are just I've tried.
I'm gonna go ahead on, and I'm gonna cut up the egg, and then we're gonna go ahead on and put this in the fridge, and then got some pickles, and then we're gonna go ahead on and put the spaghettis over in the pot, and then we're gonna put the greens over in the slow cooker, and we're gonna call this a night. We're gonna call it a night because guess why? We're done for the dinner for the night. We cooked the main ones that I actually wanted to cook. We got those done, out the way. So tell me what you all having for dinner this Saturday. What are you having for dinner tomorrow? You know, and I just think that, you know, I'm just doing it because I think that, like I told you all earlier, I think we just all need to get back to family, right? We need to get back to family. We need to get back to those old days, those family reunions, you know, just those picnics in the park. And, you know, a lot of us, we shied away from that. You know, the COVID has, you know, we was going to have our family reunion when COVID hit that year. We had a family reunion set up to have. And then COVID hit. We haven't had it yet. We had one prior to COVID. You know, we used to always try to have them every year. But COVID, we haven't had one in the last 4 years because of COVID. You know, COVID did a lot to a lot of families. It ruined a lot of families. COVID ruined the family. Then social media stepped in and played a part because everybody was in the house, stuck in the house during COVID. And now we all just going, you know, we all going through something in life. You know, we all going through things in life. And that's why it's so important that we treat everyone with kindness. Like the shirt I've shown you all, you know, you never know a person's journey and what they're going through in life. So be nice to that person. We all going through something. And I just wanted to make it feel like, you know, family values tomorrow. Just getting the kids over here. You know, I was hoping the father was going to be here. They would go up and spend time with him. The grandson come over. Everybody just sitting around the island and sitting around the kitchen table, just laughing and talking. You know, bringing back some of those old memories. Memories that's so hard for us to get back now as families. A lot of us as family, we barely have time to sit around the table. Kids out there, their parents working. Kids out doing what they want to do. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna show you all what I put on top of my potato salad really quick in a bit. I put a little bit of paprika on top of my potato salad. It just really decoration, but it actually tastes pretty good. No one ever complained about it yet, so I'm gonna continue to go with it. And oops, there it is. It looks amazing. And now it's gonna go in the fridge and it's gonna sit all night and it's gonna be delicious tomorrow. I'm gonna top it up. These potato salad and things, you want to make these the night before. You want to make them the night before. Spaghetti, I know they didn't make the night before, but my son liked the spaghetti the next day. So I told him I was gonna make it the night before, and he was so happy. He's like, "Dad, thank you, Mom. You know, I like it the next day." I'm like, I know. Okay, so I'm gonna swing y'all back around and we're gonna put the spaghetti sauce in there. Then we're gonna try to wrap this night up. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. I got the meat. It smells so good. Oh, it's been simmering down low for a while, and it looks amazing. It looks so good. Okay, and those spaghettis are all drained, so that means we're not gonna have water in our pots. I can't stand it when I have the spaghettis. The spaghettis are still wet. Always trying to make sure your spaghettis are dry as possible. Make sure you drain all the water off of them, because remember, the meat is already done. We're not trying to make soupy spaghettis. You just want to make sure they're firm. So I did make sure the spaghettis are dry, very dry. So all we have in here is salt. I'm not trying to start cooking this stuff over again with a lot of water coming off the spaghettis. So they've been sitting there for like 20 minutes draining. So they're all good to go. See, they're stiff. They're very stiff. You didn't see any water coming out of their strain. As I'm doing this, I'm going to still put just a little bit more pepper on here and just a little bit more olive oil and let it simmer down just a little bit more. And then we're going to let it cool down really good and put it in the fridge. I'm going to put a little bit more olive oil over in here. And just a little bit more black pepper over in here. Okay, you all, so here is the spaghettis. See my Pepsi right there. I gotten so thirsty. Here's the spaghettis. I'm going to go ahead and let it cool down, wrap it up with the fork, put it in the fridge, and we're going to resume. It's 8 o'clock here now, so I'm going to go ahead and jump in the shower. I'm very tired and exhausted. I just wanted to get these two main dishes out the way that take the longest to cook. So I'm going to resume this tomorrow. We're going to put the turkey tails over in the slow cooker with the greens, and we're going to do the sweet potatoes and the mac and cheese and fried chicken tomorrow. Those are very simple to do. We're going to get up early in the morning. We're going to start there because dinner, lunch, brunch, it's going to be at 1 o'clock. For those who have to go to work on Monday, I'm not going to inconvenience them. I like to get this stuff done so they can go home and relax, you know, take some food home, just still have time to get ready for their day, work day on Monday. So, yeah, let me know how you all like the spaghettis, how they turned out. They smell delicious, you all. They smell so delicious. Thanks for being here with me. And if you haven't did it by now, please thumbs up the video. Thanks.
I burned out like a wandering ember. I shone bright, then my journey was over. What I sought when I ran was back where I began. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. Well, I scratched in the dirt for a while. I gained all that I knew for a price. In the end, what I found was nowhere near as nice. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Morning, neighbors. Happy Sunday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Whatever time zone you're visiting the neighborhood in. Good day, neighbors, and thanks for joining me. Welcome back to our blog, neighbors. You know I have to get this hot tea in me. So I showed you all the white tea and the sugar-free sugar that I put in my tea now. As I try not to, like I told you all weeks ago, about a month ago, I've been off of sugar. So the authentic sugar. I'm on the synthetic sugar now. The spaghettis last night and the potato salad. So now we have the mac and cheese. They're all ready to go. I have the sweet potatoes over there. I'm going to show you all how I make my sweet potatoes. We do the sweet potatoes. We don't do the yams. I don't like the yams. I don't like the texture of them, nor do I like the flavor of them. They don't feel good to me. They don't taste good to me, so I don't do that. I did save a few in the bag. I have like 3 left. I'm going to cook this later on this week. Bake these in the oven with, and probably maybe 2 pieces of lamb chop to go along with this. It's going to be delicious. So I have the powdered sugar for the sweet potatoes and things. Okay, so I'm going to show you all what I put on over there. So give me a second. So I'm just trying not to keep the vlog long, you all. Of course, I had to get some of that sugar in me. Get some of this smoked turkey tails here in the pots. I did put a whole thing of chicken, the flavor in here to make it taste a little bit better, elevate your homemade flavor. The broth in here with it to give it some flavor, and also mix it with just a little bit of water as well to put in maybe 2 little small cups of water, because this is a full thing. So we're going to get the greens, collard greens washed, and then once we get that done, we're going to season it with some salt, onion powder, no garlic, and no pepper, maybe no garlic either, just onion and garlic powder. I don't have any accent seasoning. I forgot to get that yesterday, but we're going to still make it taste good. It's going to still be good. Okay, so the macaroni, we're gonna get that on. I did go ahead and get those boiled. I used the deluxe mac and cheese. These boxes are empty. I'm gonna get these in the trash can over there. I have the cheese here. Okay, so now here's the yams. I did cut them up. I like to cut my yams to like this side of the portion just to get a taste or flavor in here. No one wants to be chewing on a bunch of sweetness, right? So you want to still have some texture and balance in the potatoes. So you don't want to keep them, you don't want to cut them too thin, but you don't want to cut them too thick either. So this is just good, perfect here, perfect size potatoes. And okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm not going to put any water in my pot. You see that there's no water in this pot. So what I'm going to do is get the butter. So I have the butter. I need to get the okay, so we have everything we need. We're gonna use the butter. I can't believe it's not butter. It's pretty good. This is gonna be a little bit more healthier for you. I always use this. I use vanilla extract, but one thing with vanilla extract, make sure if you're gonna use this, do not use a lot. Just use just a tiny bit, because you don't want this to overpower your food, your sweet potatoes. Just a little bit, and I'll show you all. And the cinnamon here as well. Cinnamon. And we're going to use the ground sugar. Now normally I would put the powdered sugar. I would normally put the regular sugar in here, but I'm going to use the powdered sugar today. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the butter over in here. Because that's what I said, we're not going to use any water. There's no need to put water over in your sweet potatoes if you're going to be using butter. Keep that in mind. If you're going to be using butter, do not put water in your sweet potato. You got a piece of plastic in here. The whole point is to get them, keep the flavor. Water, I don't know. Water just going to drain them out. And then just a little bit of extract vanilla. See how I'm going to do this? Vanilla extract is very strong. You just need a little. See, it wasn't much. Just a tiny bit of that. And then we're going to use the cinnamon, ground cinnamon. I'm going to go ahead and use all this that's left in the bottle, so I can get it thrown away. Don't need to put it back in the cabinet. Powdered sugar, but I want to taste the powdered sugar before I put it over in there, because I never used powdered sugar in my sweet potato before. But I'm going to go ahead and taste this and see if I'm going to like the texture and how it's going to taste. If not, we're going to go ahead and use just the regular sugar, okay? I want to get this down some so I don't make a mess when I open it up all over the place. So I want to shake it to the bottom just enough. Now I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Safe to open it now. And I'm going to go ahead and taste it. I like that. I like that. I think that's going to work. I like this. It tastes good. It tastes really good. Okay, so let me know if you all ever used powdered sugar in your sweet potato before. This is actually my first time using powdered sugar in my sweet potatoes. So I think it's going to be a winner. Winner here. Okay, let's shake the bag as much as possible to get that residue off of it. I'm not going to put a knot in it. I don't like putting knots in the bags. I keep these little things on hand when I go to the store. I keep these on hand as twists. I always keep these, and I'm going to go ahead and these are twists you put on your bag in the grocery stores. Yeah, I save everything because food's so high. I might as well save the twist, huh? And I'm going to twist this around, so therefore when I put it in the cabinet, it doesn't make a mess or it doesn't spill in the cabinet. There we go. All right. Okay, so I'm going to top this up really quickly. Once the top is here, they're going to cook down low, maybe for about 30 minutes or so till they get tender. You don't want to get them too tender, but you want them just tender enough to bite into you and not be too tender where it just melts in your mouth. You don't want that too tender. Alexa, what time is it? What date is it? And what's the weather outside?
It's 50 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today, you can look for intermittent clouds with a high of 62 degrees and a low of 47 degrees. I didn't catch the other thing you said.
What's the date? What's today's date? Alexa, what is today's date?
It's Sunday, April 7th. By the way, you have one new notification. When you see the yellow light ring on your device, it means you have a notification or message. Just say, read my notifications.
Alexa, read my notifications. 350. Got one of the thing. Okay. So, I have a secret weapon for my mac and cheese. This is my secret weapon. Take a dumb down for this. Who would have known? So, here's my secret weapon, you all. But I'm going to show you what it is. So, let's go ahead get the milk over in here. Milk seems to be the cheapest thing in the store now, okay? And the eggs went down a little bit as well, so I guess we should be grateful for that. Okay, butter. Let's try to mix this up together. Out of this world. Sazon. You all will thank me later. Pick up a bottle. And if you already use it in your mac and cheese, do you agree with me? Does it take your mac and cheese to a whole new level of taste? Whole new level of taste. And I'm also going to put a little pepper over in here. Now, we don't need any salt. Doesn't need the salt because we use Sazon. We don't want to overpower the flavor and all that other stuff. And Sazon doesn't make it taste salty either. So that's another reason why I use Sazon, to give it a flavor, not a salty flavor. You'll thank me later too for this. Sour cream also takes it to a whole new level. I like the Kraft brand mac and cheese. Now they do have other brands like Kroger brands or store brands, but I do try to stick with the Kraft brand.
A buzz on and my favorite song is playing in a Broadway bar. Then you walk in and you're all alone, the hottest in the room by far. And you look up and our eyes lock and my heart falls straight out of my chest, baby. Your lips and your sweet smile, let me kiss it till I die. For the rest of our lives, yes, you and me were meant to be. For the rest of our lives, drop your guard and take a ride with me, 'cause you got what I want, oh, and I got what you need.
So, as you all can see, I made a little bit of a mess here, but I did put a little bit more seasoning on there with a little black pepper because
I'm having trouble hearing. Can you say that again?
Alexa, pause the music. Thank you. You have to always make sure you have the flavor. So I didn't realize I need a little bit more of this a little bit more pepper. That was it. That should take care of it. And the seasoned breadcrumb. But I have a mess here, you all. But we're gonna go ahead and get this getting ready to go in the oven. Yes, yes. Let's get over here to our slow cooker. Let's see what this is doing, okay? Let me get y'all straight. Got y'all kind of crooked. I'm sorry. Okay. Left my tea over here too. Okay. Let's see the slow cooker. I put it on the pressure cooker. I didn't put it on the slow cooker because I don't want to be in this kitchen all day being bothered with turkey tails. So let's see how this is looking. Let's see if it's coming together. See how tender it is. Okay. Let's see how many they allow me to put in here this first time around. So I got a feeling that's what it's going to do. So give me a second. Okay, so what I'm going to do is season this with some onion powder. Onion powder. I need some garlic powder. Garlic salt. Okay. Looking for garlic powder, you all. Okay, I have some right there. A whole big thing of it right here. Garlic powder. Just a little bit of olive oil. Just a little bit of olive oil, not much. Just a little bit. You can make it if you try. Just a little. You and I. Okay, just a little of that. We're gonna put a little vinaigrette in here, vinegar, just to give it a little flavor. Just a little vinegar, drizzle, vinaigrette. Do you like vinegar in your greens? Let me know. I think to me it tastes amazing. I just like the flavor that it gives it. Okay, since we put that vinegar in there, you all, we're gonna take and put just a little sugar, just a pinch. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Give me a second. Very quick stuff. I got to tell you all, like I said, I put the red crushed pepper inside of the greens. Also, I put the green seasoning in there. I did not show you all. This is the most important thing. Okay, yeah, as y'all can see, the chicken is so crispy, so golden. The sun is hitting on it, so I'm gonna take it out. Just when you take it out, and it smells so good. I put some like paper down in the bottom of my drainer, so that way to drain the grease, so the grease doesn't, whatever grease is on the chicken, excess grease, it'll drain it off of there with the paper towel. So that's a good tip as well. If you fry food, fried chicken and things like that, always put something down in the lining of the pan, or even a baking sheet or something that can soak up the grease. That's all we're trying to do, is soak up the grease. That's it. Soak up the grease. And I try to use some good heart health oil, but oil, regardless, oil is oil, still no good for you. But that's why I don't fry food a lot. I try not to fry food.